Okay, hi and welcome to the there's a cucumber there for you. Q&A show with Goose and with Dad and Goose. Any comments? So we did a Q&A on Instagram. If you're not following us on Instagram, make sure you do. Goose and his adventures. Dog hair everywhere. And we're gonna run through all the questions up. So, is this your first golden baby? Okay, thank you. No, so I've had a golden retriever before actually. I used to share with a previous partner. We did for a while and then raised them together. And then eventually I said I need to have my own dog. But I still see him once in a while. His name is Obi and he is a dark brown golden. And they're best friends. What's your favorite toy of Goose? And also, how did you goose? How did you goose? I'm not sure. But what's your favorite toy, buddy? What's your favorite toy? You know what? Right now, I think it's going to be... These because it's from IKEA. Foof. Foof, 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 dog here. He loves to chew on that thing, don't you? High five. Good boy. Okay, get a treat. What to do with biting, redirecting, ignoring doesn't really work. How did you do it? When does it get better with the puppy? So this is multiple questions. So when does it get better with the puppy? There's the T-Rex phase, which is from puppy stage to a year. Then there's a very calm phase for a little bit, and then we're in the 1.5 year stage where he's a teenager and hormonal, and then it gets better. So it's important that you keep him. God, like, I'm not a dog trainer, I'm not an expert, but what I did was he was in pain. He still is. It's just a lot of work. It's being assertive. It's training him. It's make sure that you give him things to keep him engaged. Cucumbers, good. So doing a lot of like cold towels when they're a puppy, like freeze a cloth and put it in the fridge because their teeth are growing. So he's doing a lot of that. And it's just stimulating them, getting them tired. That's the biggest thing. It is exhausting, trust me. When I had him in the beginning, I didn't sleep much. It was a lot of work, but it does eventually get better. It's just patience. How is it getting a dog in Norway? Getting a puppy, getting a dog in Norway is actually very different. I've never had a dog in a different country, but getting a dog in Norway was an experience. So you have to find a kennel through approved means. Ideally, you want to find a good breeder that has a good history, so you deal everything legally and you don't have puppies being mistreated and raised the wrong way through other means. It is more expensive. It is 30,000 Norwegian kroners for a puppy. And you pay a deposit and then you reserve a puppy and you get updates and you stay in touch generally with the kennel after. Sometimes you visit them if you have a good relationship, if they're open to that. Otherwise, they just breed and you kind of move on. We stay in touch with Goose's siblings and puppies from the same kennel because they found us through social media as well. So it's been really fun. And we do play dates once in a blue moon, actually, which is really fun. Was it hard raising a puppy? Yeah, it's work. It's work. It's work raising a puppy, especially by yourself. So it's important that you time it because I timed it in summer. I was on vacation because the first few weeks you get no sleep and you have to be constantly watching them and training the foundation, like how to potty, where to go, what to do, those kind of things. And I crate trained him for the first half a year, which basically meant that he was, crying a lot. It was a lot of late nights, not a lot of sleep, and kind of being up. So it's work, but it's worth it in the end. You just have to remember that if you get it in winter, it's a bit harder because it's darker, but you have to be willing to do the work. How have you trained Goose? Food, treats. People like dogs aren't always super food motivated in the beginning, they say, but he is extremely food motivated now. He wasn't the same in the beginning as well, so it was a lot of work, and now he'll do more or less everything for food. Speak, whisper, 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 speak, something like that. So yeah, it's just basically treats and watching guides, other dogs tutorials, and reading on kind of things you want, the basics of sit, wait. I get him to speak on command because he barks a lot, so I only want him to speak ideally when I ask him to, not to just yell out the window because he is a talker. Why a golden retriever? They say a dog matches your personality right after the owner, so I guess I'm a golden and I wanted something that's easy, a family dog. that I can train and mold after me. And you know, if I run, he'll run with me. If I go running and if I train or hike, he'll adapt to my lifestyle, which is extremely useful. And if I'm lazy, he'll be lazy with me. Wait, nope, wait, stay. Stay. Now, stay, bro, stay. Stay. So, stay, leave it. So, you want the dog to mold after your personality, which is really, really useful. The favorite toy. Yeah. And sometimes he can be a bit cheeky like that and do things without permission. Wait. Anyways, thank you so much, guys, for the Q&A. That is all the questions that I've been asked so far. I've done the Q&As before in stories, but I've never done a YouTube format video, so I'm trying to do longer format stuff. So don't forget to follow Goose on TikTok, Instagram, and everywhere else that we work on. I appreciate it, and we love you guys, because I love that we've built such an amazing community for Goose and so many people that watch them grow up. It's amazing, actually. Freedom.